Good morning and Jai Hind, students. In the last class, we had made the study about uh, the factors of the social changes. Understand? And the factors of the changes and the ruler in urban society. The first factors that we had studied in our previous class was that environment. Understand how the environment shapes the society, how the environment now, and how the climate, environment, geographical settings, or a settings now shapes the demographic structure of the any areas or the any region or the society. Our society is no doubt, upon our society. I have already taught that geography casts the impacts upon the society. Means the our food habit, our religion, our our festivals, traditions, understand, or all kinds of our mode of productions, our mode of thinking even now, thinking just determined by the geography, by the our dress, whatever the costume, dress, our food habits, our tendency, festivals, all are now the culture is also determined by the environment. Understand the plain area environment, the culture appears or emerges differently from the hilly areas, and from the deserts area cultures, and the mode of life and ecological life develops and expressed in the different way, rather than the area that is the situated on the seashore. Understand? So now students we can see that the geography now sets and regulates the human behavior, human activities, and the human activities and the human behavior. So now this is the one of the major factor of the our social changes, which brought about the basic geography environment now sets the basic structure of the basic structure of the society, basic structure, activities of the society and the social world. Understand? On the other hand, we can say the second the thing or the topic we are going to study today is the technology and economy and social changes. Understand? Technology brings about the changes in economy. Understand? Or economy brings about the changes in the social life or in the social activities and the social structure. Understand? So now here it is the technology, or in that I am talking about here the nature. The technology now help the human beings to overcome the nature and to harness the power from the nature. This is the technology that had helped and changed the world in a very different way. And that world changed the world now, as you saw, a different structural change in the societies wherever the entire world, in every nooks and corners of the world. Understand? We can see that how the society and the being, how the culture, how the technology have brought about the change. Understand? Now this is the change in our mode of thinking, our social structure. Understand? And the harnessing the power from the nature, and as well as change in our patterns economy, or economy now completely change our patterns of the life. Understand? Our life today, our patterns of life, what? The fast food. Understand? Luxurious car, luxuries, fast food. Understand? Outing, marketing. Understand? Or this and the comforts is and comforts life. How this had come? This had come technology, economy have to change, Now good economy, good incomes, great income, big incomes now change our social norms, our social way, our social structure. It's had the direct impact upon the economy, have the direct impact upon the social norms and the society, and the economy brings about the social changes. And this is social way of the life brings about the way economy now completely change. Good economy, good way of a quality life. No, just a low income. Now the life quality life now deteriorates. Life of the qualities, understand, now falls. All this depends on the economy. Understand? So here, students, we have to see that in this chapter particularly. Sorry, is in this topic we have to be the technology was introduced or invented, and that now nature explained that overcome the nature. Nature was a natural things or the natural power was exploited, and then after this brought about the changes in the economy, or that economy now brought about the changes in the social life and social structure also. Patterns of the life now changed in a very new way. So here students, we particularly what I told you, upon that our entire topic is going to be this topic is going to be the concentrated, going to be the now fixed. Understand? First thing, a combination of technology and the economy. Economic change has been the responsible. Now, technology and the economy is the responsible for our social change. Immense social changes happened because of that. And now, socially, in the modern period, we can see technology affects the society in a wide variety of the ways. Technology has brought about the major changes or affected the society in a very wide way or the very wide range. The changes, as seen above, we help us the resist and control and adopt. One thing is that technology help us understand. We are the resisting. Nature expresses its own way, but we people are according to our comforts, according to our use of the technology. We try to understand escape from the curse of the nature and the punishment of the nature. We try to escape the nature, just to make the nature comfortable according to ours, understand, ours way. Okay, so this is the nature in the different ways control, adapt to harness. Technology now help the resist the nature, control the nature, understand. Now in the hot season, in the big just a great heat, what happens, we now we just throw the technology, we live in the air conditions room, understand. So now this is the what, this is the overcoming overcoming of the nature by the technology. We seek the comforts by use of the technology and adopt it and harness the nature in the different way. We try adopt and harness, or in combination of it very powerful institution of market, combination of the market, technological changes can be the impressive in the social impact as a natural factors, like a uh, like a tsunami or the discovery of the oil. I have already mentioned it. How the tsunami brings the destruction, the big destruction and the death. And on the other hand, the discovery use of the technology, how this now brought about the prosperity to the desert area of the Middle East in the Islamic country. Understand? In the Islamic country, we see that how this technology made the life very comfortable, and they became the much rich, understand, because of this technology. And on the one hand, tsunami and their life patterns change, the life of the oil possessions countries, understand, their way of the life complete change. Once they were what, they were only nomads, understand, or the date and the palms, understand, they were living on that. They were finding out and searching the oasis, understand, in the deserts, vast deserts. But now they are in very much comforts, all the just a modern gadgets are with them, and they are leading a very luxurious life there. So this is what, this is the because of the use of technology which now harnessed the oil, understand, or this is the now factors the which now I am talking about this factor ki how this technology made and changed the social pattern of the Central Asia. We can see that. So now here students, that this impressive or the most famous instances of the massive and the or immediately visible social change brought about the technological change in the industrial revolution itself, which had already we have studied industrial revolution itself, a very great big example for that. Industrial revolutions now occurred, and this industrial revolution brought about the major changes, a big changes. Understand what the completely the social pattern changed. I have already talked to you. The agricultural and the feudal society completely changed, and the large scale people now flocked towards the industries area or industrial where they settled and created the slums. Understand? And gradual now the city life now started and began there, and the old patterns, old feudal patterns completely changed it, and the two social structure in the social structure, the two class appeared. The two class mainly appeared the capitalist and the workers. So what was this? From the peasants and the landlords, the society changed, no? By the industrial revolution, and this was the result of what? The use of the heavy machines, use of the steam power, the discovery of the steam power. Understand that now changed the entire mode of productions in the Europe or in the England and later the Europe. Mode of productions completely changed. Completely now came a changes happens there. Understand? Or this these changes and now heavy machines and the old mode of productions were gone. Understand? New heavy machines came in place of that. Okay, society, the capitalist and the workers. Okay, so now students, I am talking about that how the technology and the new inventions now brought about the economic change, or that economic change brought about the social change. Here is a chain of the changes. Understand? So now technology, economy, from the technology, nature exploitations happened, overcoming of the nature. Then after the economy completely changes. Then after the social life. So now students here, or here the discovery of steam power allowed the emerging forms of a large scale industry. You have already, you know very well, large scale industries appeared, and the now stronger, and the now the this steam power was stronger than the human power, and the animals, those were they used it and harnessed it, their power for the production, but was the capable of continuous operation without any need of the rest. And this new steam engine or the machines without the rest, without the need of the rest, continued production, continued, and when the harnessed to mode of transport like the steam ships and the railway, it transformed the economy and the social geography of the world, because by the advent steam engine now made the possible the running of the railway on the tracks on this. After the advent of the railway, after the coming of the railway, what happened? The entire world, from every nook and the corner of the world, the changed and a geographical world now transformed in a different geography. The railroad enable the westward expansion of the industry and trade on the American continents and the Asia. These railways now made the very easy for the movement of the people in the America or in the Asia, movement of the goods, movement of the movement of the raw materials, movement of the furnished good. and movements of the army or the military for the suppressions of the rebellions in the different parts. Now this became the very much easy understand, or this change, large scale people who were now hiding in the houses and living in villages now begin to flocks toward the cities and towns. How? By the help of the railway. Even from the remotest area, understand, remotest area, raw materials were now extracted and brought to the harbors, big harbors, and from the harbors the furnished goods began to be the brought in and the began to influxed in the internal part of the country, understand. So now this kind of the changes now happens in the social structure, happens in the way of the life, and the new patterns of the life now set up. Understand, we have seen that how the railway brought or in our country railway played a very important role the shaping the economy, especially the first century after their introduction. Railway was introduced in which year, you know very well, 1853. And who was the Governor General of India when the railway was introduced in India? Anybody from you? None of you. Anybody will write and give the answer anytime. I will see. Understand? Whenever your window is open for you, anybody from you, I will wait for that. Understand? Who is replying? Who are the Governor General of India when the railway was introduced in India? Understand? And moreover, one thing is the steamship made oceans voyages very easy and the much faster and the quicker and the cheaper. Understand? Transportation became the very cheaper and the faster through the steam engines. Huge amount of the goods, huge amount of the raw materials were easily now conveyed or they carried away from one part of the continent of the world to the other. Understand? So now this became the very much here international trade now the migration now this no doubt these introductions of the steamships and the railway help in the large scale migration of the labors, migration of the international trade, help in the international trade now from Europe to the Asia, Africa, America. Okay, now the traders started moving and trader not with their goods, with their furnished goods, and for their raw materials, with the raw materials, and as well as moreover these help railway and steamships help in carrying the large scale, large number of the slaves, large number of the people. Understand? Large number of the workers who were migrating from one continent to the other continent. Understand? Now we can see that a large number of the workers and the indentured labor were carried thousands of the miles away from their destination, from their natives place homes to the destination. Understand that this kind of the process now changed the entire economic pattern of the world. And this technological, how this changes happened? This changes happened because of the railway, because of the technology, because of the steam power. Understand? So international trade, international migration, both these developments created a great changes which affected most not only economy, but also this affected the social, cultural, and the demographic dimensions of the world society. Demographic dimension of this world society change. Not only this economy changes, no doubt, in the cultural, demographic, and the social entire field. This brought about the change. We are in the different cultures today. Understand? Because of that, the huge impact of the changes which occurred around us or occurred in the Europe and the other countries of the world, which that we are the now adopting, and we are the living in the day or changing every day. Patterns life pattern of our life is changing every day, and these changes are because of the technology. Now the a communication technology we can see. Understand? So now students, I am talking about that, how the technology now brings about the economic change, or this economic change brings about the social change and the social pattern. Understand? I have to talk this. Only this we have to the focus in this. Second thing is that students, the importance or impact of the steam power. If we are talking about the steam power, a simple example say, through the simple example, we are trying to understand the whole thing. See that, and the visible relatively quickly how the sometimes the social impact of the technological changes become the visible only uh, only the retrospectively. The a technological invention of a discovery may produce the limited immediate effects, as though it were trying the dormant. Some later changes, economic context may suddenly change the social significance, and suddenly, and the same invention give a recognition as a historic events. Now, the one example is here. Uh, Examples of this area, it discovered gunpowder. We shall take the one gunpowder. Understand? Can anybody say me? When the first of all, understand, in our country, I am talking about the context of India. Now the who was the who was the invaders who used the cannons in India, gunpowder in India first time? I want the reply from you. Understand? Reply from name the invaders who first time used the gunpowder in India. Understand? Uh, or make the victory over India, and the cannons also and gunpowder. Anybody of you? I will just seek the question. You will send. Okay. And later on, the here we gunpowder and the writing paper. This had been the invented from the China, no doubt. But in our country, this was used not by the China, but by an invader, understand, who now made the conquest, very important conquest he made in India, understand, which had only limited impact on the centuries until they were inserted into the context of the modernizing the Western Europe. Gunpowder was very limited in the use there, and from that vantage point, the advantage of the enabling circumstances, gunpowder helped in the transform the technology of the warfare, and gradually gunpowder was a very limited use in the beginning. But later on, what happened? This gunpowder now began to be the use that transformed the technology of the warfare, the art of war is called the warfare. How the battle is happens. This is the battle is also a technology. Understand? Or this is the skilled and efficiency. So through the skill and efficiency, a battle can be the uh, can be win. Understand? So here can be owned, and can be owned by the by invaders. Here, technology of warfare and paper print revolution changed the society forever. Now, here the gunpowder and paper, two things. The gunpowder now brought about the major changes in the battle and the warfares, and on the other hand, the paper now it brought about the intellectual change. It helped in the shaping of the human minds. Understand? Paper. Then after printing, accordion papers were used first time by the Chinese. Understand? Where the printing, wooden printing where first time began in China, you know very well. Then after it was the Japan, and after that it was the spread in Europe. Understand? By the Marco Polo. Understand? Marco Polo now introduced the this wooden in the Europe, wooden printing press in the Europe, and after that the Europeans now devised the mechanical printing press, Gutenberg, in the Germany. Understand? Divide that. So new a mechanical printing press. So now we have a very long history of that. I am not going to that. Here we are looking at how the this printing press, understand, brought about the intellectual changes. A paper, understand, became the very cheaper and easily accessible, and now work as a communicating the skills, understanding, knowledge, and at every threshold at a very cheap rate. So now this was because of the introduction of the paper, very long way, but the paper was in the by the technology. These papers was used on a very broad way, in a broad manner. Gunpowder used in the very broad manner by the use of the technology. So this had the now no doubt brought about the a vast change in the transformation of the warfare and in a intellectual field. Now the bulk of the books are the reaching out easily at the doors, every doors, enhancing the knowledge or the horizontal origin of the knowledge. Understand? Inculcating and shaping the human minds. Understand? So we students see that and this was because of the technological use of these. Although these were the in the existence for a very long time, but not used. It was the technology that make this wider use and brought about the major changes in the world. Moreover, and the print revolution changed the society. Another example closer to home, that the technological innovations in the textile industry in Britain, very simple. Textile industry now began in Britain, and after that, where in the combination of market forces, now the imperial's power, new spinning and the weaving machines destroyed the handloom industry. This was the rise of the textile industry in England, and which became the main factor of the poverty of India. No doubt, because we know that the textile industry, through the textiles, understand, we exported the two things, only two things, the spices and the textiles. Understand? So these were exported in the huge amount, and this was the base of the prosperity of the India. Understand, the students? But what happened? As the textile industry developed and the machine, huge machine developed in England, now they influx their own uh, textiles or their own clothes in India market, or hampering and trampling our market under their feet, and undermined our productions, which was the base of and backbone of the Indian economy, was completely broken. Backbone of Indian economy, and led towards our poverty. This is the reason of that. So now we see that this imperial power Britain, a new spinning and weaving machines destroyed the handloom industry of Indian subcontinent, which was until then the largest and the most advanced in the world. Our handloom and the weaving was the most advanced in the world. I can tell you that now when the East India Company first time came for the trade and commerce in India, understand, for the trading purpose they had come, East India Company. So now in the Bengal, from Bengal, they had demanded perhaps the 99 kinds of the clothes and the clothes designs they ordered here from the Indians viewers and Indian agents. They demanded and sent the demand list, 99 kinds of that designs they demanded from the India. So we can see that how the flourished our industries, textile industries was, Although it was a cottage industries, it was a small industries, understand, but it was the much flourished. Every house was the industry, understand, and Gandhiji knew that. Why he was not always spinning wheel? Because Gandhi knew very well that as long as their market will be there, they will not live in India. They were now only businessmen, trader. This England is the countries of the shopkeepers, and shopkeepers stay in the market as long as their market is there. If the market finishes, they will now wind up from India. So that is the Gandhi now. The Gandhi's indication was that he make and prepares your own clothes, and they now hamper their market, undermine their markets. They will not stay in India. So this was the motives behind the Gandhiji. Understand? One thing is that they, as long sometimes changes in the economy, organization, and are directly technological can be the change society directly. Non historical example we take the plantation agriculture, that is a growing since the cash crops in the sugarcane. Now the British came here. So according to their need of their British society, they now converted our agricultural system in India. Also, plantations, tea plantations, now they form here for the requirements of their British society. Moreover, plantation, sugarcane, cotton, sugarcane, indigo. These they demand help establish the institution of the slavery, and as a result, what happened? They now uh, students, we have to be the see the name slavery system established in India. Slavery system all over the world. In the 18th or the 19th century, it was on its peak, on its climax, slavery system. So now this plantation system started, whether in the India, whether in the America, understand, or wherever they had these British or these Europeans had subjugated the area. They started the plantation system, and the cultivation say began to be done according as the need of the European societies, European markets. Understand? So now for those large scale plantation in the plantation system, they required the labor. From where the labor could be managed, now they started the slavery system. We know very well from the Africa, and as well as the indentured labor and the workers, they were also a kind of slaves, a bonded slaves. Were migrated and brought, and purchasing slavery system established as a relevant system during those times. In the slave trade, the Queen of the England had the 25% share. First time the Portuguese started the slavery. Understand, from the Lisbon was a big market for the slaves, slave markets, and the Nats and Bordaks of the France was a big market for the slaves. So this slavery system now flourished, and it was the recognized. Understand, the new slavery system in our society established. Why? Because of the economic changes, pattern of the change in the pattern of the economy, a social structure, a new social segments now appeared in the society because of that. So now I am talking about that. The Europe and the Americans say between 17th or 19th century, India to the tea plantation Assam involved forced migration labor from the eastern India, now in the from the Bengal, eastern Bihar, and eastern Uttar Pradesh. The forced migration started from the Odisha also, and forced migration started, and they were brought to the tea plantations in Assam, and were as a bonded. Once they had they signed the agreement, understand, but they could once they signed, but they were forcibly detained in the plantations, not allowed to that. And eastern India, we can Adivasi area from Jharkhand, we know very well, and Chhattisgarh, and brought about the international agreements and the institutions like the World Trade Organization. can lead to the entire industry and occupation being wiped out, sudden booms and the periods of the prosperity for other industries and the occupations. Now the today this is the world of the globalization. Understand? So the globalization has also now penetrated in our agriculture system, or bringing about the changes of the pattern of the agriculture, contract farming. So the multinationals are entered in our agriculture system and the pattern is completely changed. Our production pattern is being changed according to the international market. Multinationals are involved in that. Understand? Okay, students, the next topic, the politics and the social change, we shall study in the further class. Thank you very much.